fuck do you want from me? I'm here. If Karina hadn't put something in Twitch chat, I wouldn't have streamed. I woke up like 57 minutes ago. Yeah. So I'm here. Still sleeping off a little bit of the cannabis too. It's probably still in my system metabolizing. I just want to work out like proper. Like I want a nice full body. But I'm gonna have to take like a couple weeks off. I think not from streaming, but from working out. Yeah, I need to rest this body. I don't want to. I'm gonna see if I can't like keep the biking schedule the way it is, even though my hip's a little wonky too. No, you did, Karina. You did. I was playing Dying Light last night. Karina is my prerequisite for streaming. Sometimes, yeah. No, like opposite of that with her. I need to like not work out. I need to let my forearms regenerate. I need to let my forearms recover. So, yeah, I don't want to though. I don't want to wait, but I'll end up with like a permanent problem if I don't. So I need to fucking take some time off. Rest is a part of working out too. Like, ugh, God. Yeah, that's right, Greg. I'll stretch at some point. You can see them then. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of yawning for a while. It's just the way it's gonna go for a minute. So the bitch is found guilty. Cassidy with the the coveted pink Anarchy A finally. Congratulations, Cassidy, in fucking 12 months. Jesus Christ. I may keep my core going though. I think that's gonna be like I think the bike and my core. I think I may have like a couple of weeks of just like cardio and core work ahead of me. I think I'm gonna need to like take some time off my upper body. I don't want to. I was making nice gains on my arms. I was. Dude, from yesterday? Not yesterday, day before. After my workout 2 days ago, let's just say I was rocking the mirror. I was like, fuck me, right? Like yeah. No, I've never had a bicep like that before. I've never had that kind of thing in my life. I've always been sort of like just lithe and scrawny up top, but it's starting to bulk. I'm like, I don't want to stop. Kami Pinko Lefty is the traditional full thing. It's it is a communist sympathizer back in the like 20s in the US. White boy summer problems. Cat, I know, right? Like red is communist, pink is light communist, right? It's communism light, right? So anything like socialism or anything that was seen as like a communist sympathizer could be seen as pink. So it's just a little bit of washed out commie. But yeah, I think it starts kicking around 20s. I think it's the 20s where that shit starts kicking around. Either way. Because I'm an anarchist and I don't put up with CCP shit with her. Because I won't stand China. Yeah, or I'm CIA. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but I mean, it's like, you know, a cat. At least it's like December, right? I mean, this is when you really, this is when you need to be working out. This is, but I'll take a week or two off. I have to. It's getting a little too patchwork. Having to work around injuries and shit like that. Gotta recover. But if I take 2 weeks, I'm fucking slamming the gym. It's so scuffed how I spent half a month off sick and now I'm sick again. I know, right, Kat? Dude, fucking, it's just miserable. I just want to, dude, is it so much to ask? I just want to get swole. It's so much to ask. That's all I want. I just want to get swole. Discovered yesterday some of the top brass of the French army signed an open letter last April threatening in no uncertain terms. I know, right, Kat? Civil war if woke shit wasn't curbed down. I don't know quite what to do with that information. I mean, what was the woke shit, Fertus? Yeah, I'd be curious what the woke shit was. I know, right? Irresolution? I'm even willing to do the work. I just need the body to hold on and fucking work with me. Oh, so anyway, as I was saying, I mean, bitch found guilty. She's the fall guy. I mean, she was near the top, but that's fall guy if there ever was. Also not singing. Oh God, Wither has discovered egg IRL. I don't know if I'm okay with this. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I can't show that on stream. That's definitely not stream safe. Destabilization, which through a certain anti-racism has a single purpose: create on our soil a certain unwellness, a certain hate between communities. Today, some talk about racialism, indigenism, and other anti-colonial theories, but through these terms, it's a racial war willed by certain hateful and fanatical partisans. Okay, like a couple of things. My brain is still booting up, but I actually kind of see where the military is coming from, right? Like, I don't approve of any of this shit, but if you're going to put yourself into a military mindset and you're going to think like a fucking general would, right? Like, I kind of see it. It's bullshit. It's absolute nonsense, but like I kind of get it. Like right, like their shit is all unit cohesion and like unit effectiveness and readiness standards and shit like that. And they have to focus on like the now and getting the mission done. Like I sort of get it. It'd be better if you just fixed the problem to start with, so you weren't having to do that. But yeah, I see that. I actually see that from both sides for twos. Like I kind of get where they're coming from, but I also like. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's the legacy of your colonial past. Deal with it. It's mostly anti-Muslim bullshit. Interesting. Do you guys have a lot of unit cohesion problems resulting from Islamic soldiers? So. Oh. Well then, it's probably not much of an issue, is it, for twos? Mountain molehill, mountain out of a molehill sort of situation, probably. Did y'all see the Welsh village? This is where, what was the? I don't fucking like. I don't even know the town's name. Dude, this is great. Bloodthirsty squirrel attacks 18 people in a Welsh village in a 2-day Christmas rampage. A squirrel's reign of terror over a sleepy Welsh village has been brought to an end after it bit 18 residents, leaving some too scarred to leave their homes. It came after more than a dozen locals reported being attacked by the rodent, with some posting gory images of bloody bite marks and deep scratches requiring tetanus jabs amid the 2-day rampage. The squirrel also accused of biting dogs, cats, and chasing people down country roads. It was just a woman who caught it. It's just a woman in her garden. She said she set a cage out in her garden, leaving a handful of peanuts, and just caught him in a humane trap. It's that simple. It's like just some older woman. She's like, yeah, fucking all you need to do is put out a cage with some peanuts in it. You'll catch him. Here she is. with the bloodthirsty squirrel. I'm not wholly convinced. I'm not wholly convinced that like that's not her squirrel. Like she's been training. She's got a vendetta against the town, and she's been training this squirrel for like 5 years straight. Hey, Catty, thanks for the resub, Cat. Fucking Bezos bucks. Right, like I think she's been training this squirrel up for like 2 or 5 years or some shit like that. Yes, big nut conspiracy. Fact. Yeah, and she released it upon the town to seek vengeance. Oh, did everybody see Kazakhstan abolished the death penalty? Yeah. Like Kazakhstan's more progressive than the US. What does it make the US folks feel, right? Like Kazakhstan abolished the death penalty. We suck. We suck, man. That's just a wee curse. Do they have Amazon Prime now? I bet they do. I bet they do. Okay, hold on. Yes. Yeah. Neoliberal global capitalism, like a motherfucker. Yeah, but do they have Amazon Prime? Yeah, they do. um Squirrel. Oh, wait, I remember this. The attack squirrel? Who's talking about this? Luke. Luke, was it the Alabama dude with the meth fueled attack squirrel? I remember this shit. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. They have a McDonald's. Well, of course they have a McDonald's. Comrade Axe. Probably not. Probably not, but I mean, why disturb the narrative? Who gives a shit? It's a funny fucking story. Probably not, but you know, who cares? Meth fueled attack squirrel. Run with it. It's a good story. It's a good headline, right? When the legend becomes fact, print the legend. Dude, with you fuckers, I don't know. I doubt there's like many people that know what I'm referencing when I say when the legend becomes fact, print the legend. A lot of you young fuckers. That's good on you, Rev. Hey, some sense. Nonsense would know that. Know the print the legend quote. The squirrel's name was D's Nuts. That makes sense. Cave, thanks for the follow. Welcome to a low energy stream. I'm just waking up. Let's see. We looked at that last night. Just chalk another one up. What was it? What are they called? Robin Franzman, founder of Herstal NL, died. Okay, so Herstal NL is a anti-vax, a Dutch-based anti-vax organization, and of course, Robin Franzman is the founder and frontman for it. Well, he's dead. COVID. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to fucking tell that same story over and over again. Whether it's anti-vax minister or an anti-vax like leader of some sort, fucking dead from COVID. I just, wonder how many times that headline's gonna get. Yeah, like it's just at a certain point. Oh yeah, that one. So I wish Zartos were here. I'd love to fucking read this headline to him. 26 members of parliament, 26 MPs of the pro-Kurdish party have been threatened by the Prosecutor General's office of Ankara, Turkey, with an inquest for, quote, offending the Turkish state for calling on the Turkish government to recognize the Armenian genocide. In accordance with Article 301 of Criminal Code of Turkey, for a statement that was made on April 24th, the day of remembrance of the victims of Armenian genocide. And this was published just this last month. They've just got around to doing it. They are charged with offending the Turkish state. Yep. They are, I'm sorry, offending the Turkish nation and the Turkic Republic. Yeah, probably don't say that to an anarchist. Seeing as we've seen our people criminalized we've seen our people kicked out of the country for shit like that, for just speaking their minds. So, not so much. Oh, the Turkic people one, Karina? Yeah, I know. What logo flags? Hey, Axe. What logo flags? And not a ton. No. Oh, that's a anti-fascist flag. Yeah, that's an Antifa thing. Yeah. Sorry about that. No, I've never even been to Nicaragua. Belize would be the closest that I've spent time there, like in and around the area. I was supposed to go to Belize a few years ago again, and didn't make it due to a throat infection, and then COVID kicked off. Yeah, I had a great fucking vacation planned at a nice little villa on the beach. Yeah, I got like half my money back from that bullshit. But no, never spent any time in Nicaragua. Yeah. Interesting. Where's there? Well, if I ever need a tour guide, yeah. But nope. Oh, what else? Is there anything else that I like I said, I woke up fucking like an hour ago now. Oh, I wanted to check on that. Does anybody know if... Hang on. I'll throw this on screen. Does anybody know if this is true? I'm double checking it now. Okay, so the qualified immunity thing is true. But I'm interested on the testimony thing.
But we don't.
Shut up, cunt. I don't see anything. I don't see the camera thing, the body cam. That's my question. Rev, I've been to Arkansas. I've the contiguous states. I've been to all of them. So this one time at a remote job in the woods, a squirrel got into some of these red vines while we were working. We came back to a sugar high squirrel that was almost levitating and jumped between trees with no arc and a mouthful of red vines hanging on each side 4 inches across a straight line like a cartoon. Never seen a squirrel move like that since. Nice. Yes, Axe, it was, Dax, it was Madam Speaker. And she can take that entire camp and go fuck off with it. Oh, Pelosi, Schumer, oh god, Feinstein. Fucking the whole, take the lot of them. Fuck, and just fuck off somewhere with them. Just go somewhere. Just take them with you. So crass, but what about a compromise? All right, look, I want you to take them to, like, Mars. I'll compromise, though. How about the middle of the ocean? To tell you what, I'll settle. Australia. It's my final offer. Toss him out over the ice wall. They can take their portfolios with them. How about Epstein Island? We're never going to know the extent of that nightmare. We're never going to know the extent of that nightmare. Fucking, what's that cunt? What is that cunt worth? $500 million or some shit? Oh, that's... Oh, I know it just by looking at it. Dax, I know what you're looking at, but dude, that fucking Google URL is fucking cursed. Also, don't use Google. There you go. That's what should have been. Of course, these days, it's probably TOS on Twitch. Jesus Christ, everything's TOS on Twitch these days. You could, it's not true. Oh, Marcus, thank God for an attorney in community. Marcus, it's not true. HB 21-1250 is a new body cam law, but the law explicitly has a whole bunch of exceptions where cops may properly turn off their cam, and it only creates a rebuttable presumption of inadmissibility for testimony regarding events that should have been recorded, but were not. Also, hi. Marcus, I love you, man. Thank you. Thank you for doing the legal legwork on that one. That answers my question. I that seemed too good to be true when I read it. I was like, that seems like some Twitter shit, if there ever was. I'm like, that does not seem like something that would have happened without everybody knowing all of a sudden. Oh, I'm not pro police at all. Fuck them as an institution, and as individuals. I'm not pro police at all. It's a nightmare organization that I've done the Unbroken Thread lecture too many times. I don't need to do it again. But the long and short of it is, police have never been reformed in this country, not once. It's never actually happened. There's never been a moment where we rebooted our police system. They literally, modern incarnations of police start with union busting and literal trade worker assassination and slave patrol. That's the origins of policing in this country. You mix that into just a vat of awfulness, and you fast forward a whole shit ton of years, and you end up here. We never rebooted it. We never restarted it. We never reformed it. It's fuck them. Fucked a lot of them. What do you do if someone robs you, your house, tries to kill you? What do you do if you hate them? All right, so first off, if somebody tries to kill me, I defend myself. The police are useless in that instance. They are actually like functionally useless if somebody is trying to kill me. In situations that are measured in seconds, police respond in minutes. They're useless. As far as being robbed goes, well, I'll tell you what, the neighbors down the street, when they had a home invasion 7-8 years ago now, what the cops told them when they were robbed: count yourself lucky that you're still alive, and there's a low likelihood you'll ever see your stuff returned. Wow, thanks. What a useful presence. The only thing you actually need from the cops is a police report. The only thing that they are functionally useful for is paperwork, because the insurance company who you need to reimburse you for your loss is going to require a police report. That is literally the only thing that cops are useful for in most situations in the U.S. They have quite literally gone to court, to the Supreme Court, all the way up, to defend the fact that they are not there to protect and serve, that they are there to respond and document. That is literally, we've seen this. Maybe because they're defunded. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Force has not seen any defunding. That isn't a thing here. And the Metropolitan Police Force of Las Vegas has been in full effect for many, many years. That's not an issue here. So, you want to try again? I'm listening. I'm just not hearing one. They do have more funding than many armies. Crypto. Yeah. Yep, it's security theater. It's security theater for peasants who feel that otherwise they would, the scary brown and black people might get them. Yeah. That is true, Dax. If you are wealthy, they'll hook you up. Yeah, let's see. Let's just look at the LAPD budget. Let's see. Let's see. So the 2022 budget for the Los Angeles Police Department is $1.974 billion. Okay, so let's just see something. Wow. I mean, I'm looking for comparable countries. There we go. That's what I want. 1.9. Okay, so Myanmar, which actively has a military coup going on, Jordan and Hungary all spend approximately the same amount on their overall national military budget that LAPD spends on theirs. Yeah. Basically, everybody from 72nd military budget spending on down, the LAPD outspends. That they are far from being defunded. Let's check NYPD. Just out of curiosity. Oh, you know what? This motherfucker wants to talk about Seattle. Let's talk Seattle. Gotta buy them tanks. I know, right? Let's do some numbers here. There we go. Operating budget. Openbudget.seattle.gov. Police. That's not bad. Grand scheme of things, Seattle's got an operating budget of about $363 million a year. So that would be defense spending by country. It'd be about the same as Guatemala. What's their public school budget? Crypto killer. $268 million. It's less. Yeah. By about 100 million. Yeah. Good call. Good call. The cops are funded to the tune of $100 million more than the police. I mean, the deal with that is federal courts don't allow cameras. It doesn't really have. It wasn't the trial that wasn't televised. It's just the fact that federal courtrooms don't allow cameras, so federal trials can't be televised. Would I have liked to have seen the trial firsthand? Yes. Do I think she's going to be singing the same way that fucking Epstein might have? No, I don't think so. Why? Just a feeling. But, yeah. Well, let's see if we can't find the California private prisons revenue. Not much. Rev, AB 32 under California law, required them to start voiding private prison businesses. So they voided they voided 300 million worth of contracts in public money, barring new contracts and renewals outright. But they still have $200 million worth of exemptions on the books. So, yeah, something along those lines. But it is getting rid of it. Farm. If Rittenhouse had managed to get himself some federal charges, he wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have been televised. Yeah. It's because Rittenhouse didn't get federal charges. That's all. Yeah, Marcus. Oh, hey, Got. Oh, yeah, the booster. Dude, the booster kicked my ass as well. Kicked my fucking ass. Good on you, though. What's up, Devil? Don't drink milk, so no. Oh, fuck me. God. I'm just not. It takes me a good 2.5 hours to like boot up in the morning because I don't use caffeine like a lot of you cheaters. I'm just a grown ass adult that fucking is raw dogging life in the mornings. Not in the evenings, but fucking yeah, in the mornings I'm just raw dogging it. And for those of you who like don't know me, yes, this is a morning for me. Stupid amounts of B12. I already taken one. Crypto. Already taken one. Himself. I don't use caffeine either. Yeah. Coffee for the flavor at this point. Oh. Raw dog and work at 6 a.m. Let the devil work through me. Oh, all right. We talked about that crazy cunt last night. Somebody give me a title. Somebody give me a stream title. Kaiser, it's the only way. You know it. I know it. Listen, kids, always practice safe sex. Condoms suck. They're fucking horrible. Coffee and a smoke. Breakfast of champions. I've never had that. I've never had an experience like that. I've never had coffee and a cigarette. Yeah. That's something I've never experienced. That Tampa fucking strike. Here, you guys will enjoy this. This was in Tampa 1 day ago. The budget car rental workers just walked out and went on strike. Middle of the holiday season. They're just like, peace out. We're done. Yeah, just like, we're done here. Y'all, good luck with this. Oh, y'all want to talk about something uncomfortable? This'll, Nope, hang on. Let me put some happy music behind this. This will be absurd. This is a woman by the name of Ifunroi Tinubu. Ifunroi Tinubu. This was taken approximately 1880, but she's thought to have been born somewhere around 1810. She was a very powerful Yoruba aristocrat, merchant. She came to power in pre-colonial and colonial Nigeria. She could be as best described as a influential economic figure in her country during the reign of the monarch, multiple monarchs actually. And as I pointed out, she existed in pre-colonial and colonial times. She was a merchant who established a very powerful globe-spanning trade network. Tobacco, salt, cotton, palm oil, coconut oil, firearms. Oh, also, fun fact, she owned 360 personal slaves, and she was one of the largest slave traders in all of Africa. She sold slaves to Brazilian and European merchants in violation of multiple treaties. She was a part of a lineage that goes back quite a ways. Yes. So, well, here's some of the uncomfortableness, Jay. Here's a little fact that you don't get taught much in school. When Western sailors originally went to Africa, they didn't have immunity to malaria. It was a death sentence, basically, for most Western sailors and most Western enterprises to go into Africa. So the inhabitants of coastal West Africa would go inland and, well, procure goods for trade. The uncomfortable fact of the matter is that this image of like white dudes in like some British getup, like with a big butterfly net, just snatching black people out of Africa, just didn't really happen. We bought most of them, almost all of them. There were a few colonial enterprises that went in hardcore. Belgium, looking at you. But by and large, it's people like this that hooked us up. Yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering, she died in Epikuto in 1887. The Tinubu Square in Lagos is named after her and has a statue of her. So, yeah. Just, you know. It is what it is. Oh, I can't show that on fucking dude. Oh, I want to show that. Hashtag girl boss. Hashtag girl boss. HR has always been a bitch. Yeah, she got a statue. Yeah, she got a statue with her here. Yeah, that's the there. And let's see. First isolated, but when did it actually start? History. There we go. 1820. Isolation prior to 1820. Blah blah blah. 1853. Potential. Um, 19th century, late 19th century, Indonesia, 1913. So it for who asked? Somebody asked. Whoever asked about the quinine, it was first isolated in 1820, but it took a long time before it actually began proper usage. You're looking at like 1900s, basically, by the time it's really being used. Minor usage by 1853, but not doing the end of the white man's grave in Africa thing yet. So late 1800s, early 1900s for that to kick in. All right, let me get this horrible cunt's face off my fucking top monitor. Kat, we talked about African slave trade for a second, and a woman in Nigeria who was a huge slave trader. Hashtag girl boss. That sentence is so poorly phrased. I'm not entirely sure what you're asking there, Farm. Who are your heroes? Hero is possessive heroes to lioness. I don't even know what. Yeah, like, you want to try again? Girl boss versus male wife. Round 1. Fight. Oh, I can actually do that. Oh, crypto, that's easy. That's easy. Guns for everybody but cops. I'm not memeing. I'm not joking. That's the official channel answer. It's the official answer from myself and the channel. Guns for everybody but cops. Yep. It's that simple. Oh, Jesus. It feels TOS, Marcus. I'm going to let it slide, Marcus, but it definitely feels TOS. Cops should be allowed to have piping hot spaghetti, though. They'll find a way to weaponize it. Who do I worship? Worship is an act of religious devotion, usually directed towards a deity. Recognition of God. Now, if you're using this colloquially, look, it's to honor or revere as a divine being or supernatural power, right? I'm an anarchist, right? No gods, no masters. We're kind of big into that. Who do I think? Who's important to me? Who are my heroes? Alexander Shulgin, George Carlin, Doug Stanhope, Alan Turing, Terrence McKenna, Alan Watts, Emma Goldman. Just think of her, it brings a smile to my face. I want to get kicked out of a fucking country for just mouthing you off. Mouthing off. Yeah, that's about all I got. Kaiser, shut your young mouth. Alan's voice is a dream. Victor Lustig. Big fan of his too. William Thompson. Kaiser's attempting, but he's not doing a good job at it. That's for sure. There's my answer. The best of my ability at the moment. There's my answer. A variety of them. Take your fucking pick. Well, neither of you are correct. It's this. You're arguing over whether it's a T or a D. It's neither. It's this right here. Now, how you transliterate and pronounce this is another matter entirely. He usually does, Corey, because he started here. This is Stanhope's spiritual comedic home. He comes here, he does backyard shows, he does small club shows. I caught him a few years ago. I've caught him, yeah. Like this is where Stanhope feels at home when it comes to like shitty holiday celebration comedy shows. He infamously stated that if you wanted to know true depression, you need to go to a comedy club in Henderson, Nevada, suburb of Las Vegas, Henderson, Nevada, during on Christmas Day. He said, if you go to a comedy club on Christmas Day in Henderson, Nevada for a show, he said, now you will know what true desperation feels like. Now you will know what somebody coming out to a club and just literally screaming at you in your face saying, just make me feel something for the love of God. Now you know what that's like. Yeah. This place is depressing as fuck around the holidays. It really is. Vegas gets dark. You like, motherfuckers think it's like, oh, the holidays are depressing. It's like, no, Vegas is bad. Like we really don't give a shit here. It's bad. Yeah, at the plaza. I'm supposed to go before the world went to shit. Let me check his calendar. Let's see. Oh, Andy Andrews has cancer? Holy shit. I'll be down. Tour dates. Oh, he's still using brown paper tickets. Good for him. Yep, Plaza. 31st. How much? 8 p.m. general admission. Sorry, Doug, but no, not at that price. No, not at that price point. Not with all of the fucking fees and live entertainment taxes and shit like that. What else he got? What has he got in 2022? He's going to be doing UK and Ireland in 2022. All the O2 arenas as well. Jesus Christ. His tour dates here, not that big. Fucking his tour dates across the pond, pretty fucking big. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Corey, yeah. Andy apparently has cancer. Have a good one, Zippy. Yeah, we talked about it. What the fuck is insured sources? Oh, okay. Unpause. There we go. Yeah, Brionziv. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call you GB. GB, where did you stay? Where in our California? A literal Spaniard in California on a foreign exchange student program didn't notice any of the racial problems in the U.S. Oh, fuck me. I needed that. Thank you. Nah, GB, don't worry about it. You're not creating any problems. It's just, I'm sorry. Like, we just... No. Nice. You got a stolen Bible. Oh, signed. Good on you, Corey. I'm a guess. Bay Area. Where in California, GB? Where in California? That's amazing. Of course, we called you Conquistador. It's so much cute with this perspective. Oh, Livermore. All right. All right, fucking. I mean, it's Bay Area. Livermore is Alameda County. It's Bay. It's part of the Bay Area. It's sort of the Tri Valley that Livermore would be counted as. But yeah, it's the eastern edge of the Bay Area. So like literally one of the most progressive places on the planet. Cool. I don't know what to say to that beyond like just cool. Yeah, I mean if you're going to stay in the US, not a terrible place to stay. But next time, I don't know, stay in Paducah, Kentucky. Stay in Bexar County, Texas. Stay in like, I mean, any place other than one of the most progressive locations on the planet. It's you stayed in one of the best places, not real estate price wise. Jesus Christ, the economy there is a nightmare. But you stayed in one of the most progressive, humanitarian, forward-looking, clean, non-divided area. Like it just, you stayed at one of the best places in the country, man. Like, as far as race relations go, definitely. Like all of the places with like the significant problems, like people still getting beaten and shot and like killed over shit, you didn't stay there. You literally missed, like, I mean, do you understand? I don't mean this derogatorily, GB. I don't mean this, like, I'm not talking down. Do you understand how big the US is? Like, you understand, like, it's sort of a Europe situation, right? And you went to, like, one place in one country, one state, right? He like, you, there's so much of the US you missed. Wither. Lynchings still occur, by the way. GB, yeah, most of us have. Most of us have. I lived in the Deep South as a gay kid, right? Like, yeah. Like, most of us have. Like, it's... Yeah. It is true, Jay. Marcus stares blackly. It's like visiting France and forgetting about Russia. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Yeah, we had states that approved it before fucking France. Let's see. I'm sorry, Spain. Spain. What year was that? Yeah. Vermont went that route 5 years before then. Like, honestly, like, my home state is more progressive than Spain in its entirety, basically. But hey, freebie, tadpole. Freebie. Mine just kicked the shit out of my body. What did Wither say? What the fuck are you on about, Farm? We're literally talking about... Do you have legal weed? not decriminalized, legal. Like recreational legal cannabis. We're on it. Let me know when you actually finish that one up and come talk to me. I live in a place with recreational weed and recreational prostitution. Right? I have legal gambling, legal prostitution, legal weed, legal drinking on Sundays, no church laws. Like, Vegas. Dak. Yep, Vegas. So. You live in a place where all the vices almost are legal. Yeah. I just, you know, like, next time you're here, GB, like next time you're in country, oh God, I'm going to suggest it. Go to Little Havana in Miami. Yeah. Yeah, go, dude, next time you're in the US, go to Little Havana in Miami, in Florida, and just get to know people. Cat, oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah, just get to know people. Just walk around the streets. You speak Spanish, right? Just speak Spanish to them. It'll go over great. Oh. Borrow a gun from somewhere. Oh, conservative Cubans go burr. Oh, GB, please don't do what I just told you to do. You might not survive it, my man. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around. Like, you could end up dead. Like, dead. Like, oh, it's not that bad. It's that bad. Yeah. Your first lisp, your first they're gonna mark you. Yeah. It's, dude, Hispanics are brothers. This motherfucker right here. I love it. I love it. Oh, fucking hey, I love you, man. You're great. Oh, man, don't Rabbit, oh my God. Bro. Oh. Cat, tell him, Cat. Tell him, Cat. Decriminalized, Corey, decriminalized. Meth, heroin, all of the hard drugs are decriminalized in Oregon, I do believe. Me Toad, it's not that Little Havana is bad. It's that Little Havana, for a Spaniard alone, is it's gonna be a thing. Let's just say there's some hatchets that have not quite been buried in that part of the world, and there's some opinions that are held very, very strongly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Homie. That's amazing. Well, for me, Colombians, Cubans, Mexicans, Argentinians, Ecuadorians, etc., they're all like if they were from Sevilla. the city where I live in Spain. And I love the response. Marcus, that's very much the problem. Cat, again, not voluntarily. Guys, well, they don't see it that way for sure. Homie, you're a conqueror. Right? Like they haven't forgotten that shit. There's still some people that hold grudges, my man. Oh, that's amazing. Oh God. You do realize that there's like Hispanics in chat right now, GB. Like you're literally saying to people of like mixed and Hispanic heritage and indigenous Hispanic heritage, that like, oh, I'm your brother. You're the son of a rapist. like that's, yeah, like it's, dude, homie. You know, the Puerto Rican thing, I've never quite understood why they external hate for the Puerto Ricans, but I enjoy Puerto Rico. Rabbit, I know, right? This is like talking to a New York Yankees fan wearing a Yankees hat. I'll go to a Dropkick Murphy show in Boston. Deep Red Sox. You start talking about that La Madre Patria shit up in the wrong place. Yeah, the La Madre. Sorry, La Madre Patria. Yeah, I'm sorry, La Madre. Jesus Christ. Dude. I hell, this is like someone thinking they're Irish because they use Murphy's soap. I don't know what to tell you, my man. Just stay out of East LA. Stay out of East LA. Oh, you're all my brothers. I'm from the motherland. I'm from Spain. Yeah, stab, stab, stab. Homie. See, we can't afford to have you like walking around our country getting stabbed because it's just bad press. We're already a nightmare land. We don't need that fucking Sky News report. Fucking Spanish tourist gets shanked in Little Havana. It sounds like some colonizer shit. It's because it is some colonizer shit, Dak. It literally is some colonizer shit. Ah, you're my brothers because my great-great-great-grandpappy came through here and raped and pillaged this area. Homie. It's not a great look. Yeah, you went to the right part of the U.S. Stay in those sorts of parts. Man, stick to the large, developed, progressive urban areas. You should be fine. Imagine me going to Senegal. Nice country we've built for you, eh? I know, right, Fertus? Rated gay Argentinians pretending to be like the rest of Latin America in a cultural sense. Germania. Deutschland. Wait, what we got going on in Meatheads? Oh, Jesus Christ. So this is what it looks like. I've never actually seen it this blatant. Like this level of naivete concerning the like downstream ramifications of previous nationalistic actions. Yeah, like this is Rabbit. Like I've never seen it quite this like obvious. Devil. Oh, Cat. Boy, do I have some shit to tell you about Latin American socialists like Evo Morales and their opinions about the Spanish. You know they have an equivalent for cunt in Quebec that is literally is colonist. I like it. Where the border lies. That's somebody else's problem. But like, yeah. Wow. Man, homie. Careful where you go. Let's see. I'm just looking through some headlines here. Ugh. God, I hate looking at that kind of thing. Where was this? Copy image address. Where the fuck did this go? Aldi. Aldi. Poster confirmed. No recalls. Not expired until February. Nah, GB. It was a good laugh. It was a good lark for us. Yep. Poster got 13 dozen eggs out of it. Yeah. Yeah, these are unexpired, no recall eggs. These are just, yeah, this is just some late stage. Thanks for the follow, GB. This is just some late stage capitalism. So, Poster got 13 dozen eggs out of there. Oh, no. Cassie, the Poster works at the store. There's no issue with the eggs. They were overflow, overstock, and they couldn't offload them, so they threw them. They didn't expire to February, by the way. But their store policy dictated they got to go. Hey, Tech. Let's see. Oh, Harry Reid died. Jesus Christ, beast. At Big Lots, we used to throw out cases of Little Debbie's because our contract had them coming regardless of sale. Our dumpsters were locked. Oh, Rabbit, like that fucking matters in this world. Yeah, I remember that, Kaiser. I remember the photos of that making the rounds. Fucking the Fred Meyers dumpster being protected by the Portland police. Good honor. Good honor for Toos. Good honor. Yeah, right? Like, if it's not your property, then yes. Wither, that is illegal. Hey, Night Loader. Florida reported 46,923 new COVID cases, shattering state daily record. Woo, Florida. Fucking Florida just knocking it out of the park as usual. Apparently you can now buy weed in the metaverse and get it delivered to your real home. All right, first off, can we just start calling this the Facebook VR? But apparently you can now buy cannabis inside Facebook VR and have it delivered to your house. I know, right, Cat? I'm sorry, really? Is this a real show? It is. It is. It is actually a real show. Holy shit. Rev, it's actually apparently the initiating plot is that the kids stole confiscated fireworks and ended up blowing up their principal's boat and have to repay him as punishment, and thus have to get a bunch of fucking side gigs and shit. So they take odd jobs through an app, gig economy, to hustle and pay it back. Rabbit, because wacky antics, I'm sure. Fucking right? It's a Nickelodeon kids show. So, wacky antics. What they hustling? How much a gram? Yeah. Marcus, this is why I drink. And you can see how much money they expect to make. $3. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're doing this. Okay, that actually causes me physical pain every time they do that. Yeah, no, that fucking murder line is a hell of a thing. Oh, this needs to happen. At any rate, all right. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this. Hey, Family Farm. Clearly, you need to fucking get something off your chest. Clearly, you need to express yourself. So you want to come on the air? You want to actually engage in a conversation? Because you seem like you've got a lot of angst and you've got some baggage that you need to leave behind. So I'm going to put this offer out there. It's a one-time only offer. You're getting boring. You're straying into the obnoxious twat territory. So, fine. Let's discuss punk rock. Let's discuss Kai's fucking punk and rave scene roots. Let's discuss what? What do you want to talk about? The fucking dark net? You want to fucking talk edgy drugs? You want to talk revolution? You want to talk... Come on. Let's get on the air and fucking actually have a conversation about whatever edgy fucking topic you want to talk about that will fucking bring back the fucking spice into Americanism or whatever the fuck you need to be, right? Come on, get on the air. I'm sure you're not a coward. Let's have this. Tell him Avril Lavigne is a cool lady. Yep, there's the link in chat. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I like the aesthetic of the Ramones. I never really much liked the content of their songs, but I like the aesthetic. Yeah. 80s rush punk sort of shit. Just eager and just brimming. Need to get it off your chest and you just get up there and fucking yelling. I like the aesthetic. Come on, Family Farm. Where'd you go? I mean, most lead singers are jackasses at times, right? Fair enough, Rabbit. Oh, two comments about the Ramones hair back to back. Where'd this motherfucker go? It's funny how that works. Oh, don't worry. He'll be back in fucking 5 or 10 minutes. And be like, oh, what? I didn't hear anything. What? I walked away. Rats always scatter. Stuck in the welcome screen. I it still does not cease to amaze me. It never ceases to amaze me how many dummies get caught on that welcome screen. That really does sort the idiots from the rest. The idiots from the functionals. Dude, Rabbit, it happens all the time. Because it requires basic literacy. So, no, they don't know what to do because they'd have to read 2 short sentences. At the very beginning of it. They just start, nothing, yeah. 54%. Yep. It does. It does seem like it happens almost every time now. Yeah. It's astounding how bad it is. But it's a great filter. So am I super smart because it was of no burden to me? No, a resolution. That just means you're not in the 54%. Congratulations. Amazingly, the welcome screen shows that bivalves have internet connections and Twitch accounts. Yep. You're welcome, resolution. Congratulations. You can read better than a 5th grader. Yay! Melancholy, not really. Bitch is guilty. A lot of people wish they could have seen the trial, but it's a federal trial, so they don't allow cameras. I mean, I honestly, unless she rolls on somebody important, honestly, I don't really give a shit, right? I mean, bitch need to go to jail for sure, but the only thing that's interesting about that case is like the network, right? Like that's the interesting part. Hey, nice, Kaiser. Oh, wow. All right, Melancholic. Yeah, so, like, I mean, short of that, what use do I have? Yeah, so. No, bitch boy just ran off. It's amazing. Somebody should send him a whisper. Yep. Yeah, literally left. Literally left. I mean, anything north of 20 Aspen is fucking the rest of her life. I mean, we've already seen it, Peaky. We've already seen it. Yeah, right, a resolution? Yeah. I mean, what do we think? Another war criminal president who's not going to deliver on any of the progressive promises that he promised because it's just general center-right Democrat manipulation of the political system using the duopoly to balance power for the oligarchs. Something along those lines. Also, yeah, fuck him. Yeah, it's not even a letdown, right? Right, like melancholy. I always clip that second C in your name. Melancholic. It's not even a letdown, right? It's basically expectations met, right? Like pessimists are either correct or they're happily wrong. So, oh farm. Round 2, everyone. Round 2. We'll see how this plays out. Farm, you seem to need to get something off your chest. So why don't you get on the air and have a conversation? And we can talk about whatever edgelordy topic that is got your panties in a bunch. And you can, own the whatever fucking blah, 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 blah. But quite frankly, chat and myself are kind of boring. Or bored. Sorry, I'm boring. We're kind of bored with your wannabe edgelordness, right? No. GB. Anarchist. Presidents or war criminals. The only reason that there's any support for Joe Biden outside of like the diehard Democrats is because he's not Trump. That hey Flywing, that's what you have to remember, GB. The majority of people who voted for Biden voted not for Biden. They voted against Trump. That's it. We're not exactly fans. Let's just put it that way. We'd rather have a functional president. Literally only got elected because he was not Trump. Yep. Yeah. It was the best of a bad situation. I mean, it was either a fucking nightmare fuel or a creepy old guy, which, I mean, the fact of the matter is you don't even know which one's which when I describe it that way. Bobby's brother and sister-in-law just called. Guess who has, okay, it's going to pop by. Guess who has COVID that we spent Christmas with? Thankfully, everyone is vaxxed, but now Bobby's likely going to have to miss work, which is bad for New Year's. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Dude, Bobby needs to be accessible for, like, casinos on New Year's. That's a whole fucking thing. Holy shit. And at this point, only barely not Trump, right, Rabbit? Pissed at me the other day for bitching about Biden. He seems to think if we acknowledge the problems, Trump will get reelected. I mean, fucking farm. Again, farm. Get on the air or stop being a whiny little edgelord. Get on the air and fucking speak your piece. We're sick of your wannabe edgelord shit. Right? Like there's people in this chat that have fought the fight. And have caught charges for it and done shit, right? Like nobody here needs to prove anything. And so like, yeah, if we want to do an anti-capitalist analysis and an anarchist analysis of some shitty Nickelodeon kids show, we're going to do that. If we want to talk about fucking slave trade, we'll talk about that. If we just want to play video games and bullshit, if we want to talk degenerate stories, we'll do that. Like nobody here has like a dick that needs measuring. Except seemingly you. So whip it out and let's fucking talk about it. Right? Like actually throw it on the table. What do you got, man? Get on the air and stop being a whiny little punk in chat. Anyway. Melancholic. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fucking tech support. Yes, GB, it is. See, farm, like this will be the extent of it though. If you, yep. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't even do it, man. He's here because InfoWars was dumped. No nonsense. Apparently he was insulting Punk. By the reason I'm seeing here from Mod is doesn't like Punk, an impeachable offense. So. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Cassidy, it will. Oh, I mean, the whole thing, Rev, is spirit science based. He sent me a bunch more emails, too. Yes, Crypto. Holy shit, that is a full-on daiquiri machine. Like, that's like a for-real daiquiri machine. Yeah. Wait, hang on. That I don't know. Don't know. I made one side frozen juice green tea with no booze. Interesting. Aspen, the McDonald's ice cream machine. There we go. Questions beyond that, ask them. But here's what I can say.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here for Proudly Radical. Since I owe Kai a few favors from back in the old days. Shit, I probably shouldn't talk about that. Wait, why are you still recording? Fine. Just be sure to edit it out. Anyways, as I was saying, this is Alex Jones, and I just wanted to teach the proletariat a few things about anarchism. Anarchism isn't about chaos. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Anarchism is about the people. It's about solidarity and mutual aid. It's about removing unjust authority and hierarchies. We should all be anarchists. The world would be a better place. Now, I'm going to apologize again to all those parents whose lives I ruined because I'm such a douchebag. Jones, out. All right, Kai, this has got to make us even for that incident you helped me out with.
Jesus Christ, look at all the fucking point redemptions. Look at you motherfuckers go off. There. Here's what I can say to the Catholic thing is, but the distributivist, here's one thing I can say in GB's favor. A distributivist Catholic, like, look, the Catholicism is indefensible. But Here's what I can say about the distributivism. All right. Everyone who knows this channel, who knows what I'm into and what we've done, right, knows this name. Okay. What's wrong with distributism? Right? If rabbit, right? If Mises is anti-distributism, all right. Favorite reading of the Koch brothers. Yep. Fucking von Mises, Hayek, Rothbard, Nozick. God help us, Rand. But yeah. Yeah, I am subject to the timeout as well. I'll just take a fucking 10-minute break. So it's, yeah, we established that a long time ago. I could just I could move the chair. Yeah, I could lay right there. I could do some core work for the next 20 minutes. See, Cassie, I'd go like this one. Fuck yeah. Stainless steel. Two dispensers, one compressor. One dispenser, one compressor. $9,000. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's why we didn't. Yeah, dude, that's a fucking price tag. Rabbit or Debar had one of those. Best thing ever. Okay, so here's what you need to know. Crypto, everything after the B00EG0LFO0/ was unnecessary. Literally everything after that, where you see the /ref equals ASC, all of that, completely unnecessary. There is the link in chat that you could have posted. Oh, tech support. You don't even have to do like a fucking, you don't even need to have to do the reference on that one. But yes, technically everything after a question mark, normally you can get rid of sometimes. But yeah, on an Amazon link, that's all you need. Which would be that. sit. Dude, I think the way I'm sitting is what's fucking my right hip up, frankly. Yeah, it's called a get variable, Peaky. There's a few ways of passing variables to a URL. That's one of them. It's called a get method. My authentic accent. It's actually not that authentic. I mean, it's a mixed accent. But thank you. The fact that you like it. Here's our problem, GB. The church. Kai's accent is on a permanent walking tour of the lower 48. I don't get into the Midwest very much, like especially the northern locations of the Midwest. I don't have much of that, don't you know, in my voice. It's not very Canadian and Minnesotan. That's not much that I slipped into easily. But it's there. Southern I definitely slip into, for sure. And I've got the West Coast drawl for sure. My Vermont accent is pretty much gone at this point. So. No. Yeah, Aspen. It's pretty much my Vermonter is fairly well gone. I can't even do one off the top of my head. Got, are you white? It helps. All right, go for it. It's an ethno state. There's not many people of color in Vermont, and it goes a long ways. Yeah. Hey, Bobby. Hope you're okay, Bobby. Yeah, if you're a skinhead, consider Maine. If you're a libertarian, try New Hampshire. There's not a ton of them up there, God. There's not a ton of them up there. There's a fair amount of farm work, though. If you went into agriculture. Dairy, especially. God, I'm from New Hampshire. Oh, lovely. Then stay out of our state. Vermont, a state so cold, runaway slaves preferred the risk of living in border states. Hey, you fucking flatlanders. Yeah, oh yeah, Rye. And I love that this Pope is hated by Catholics. It's not all flat, some of it undulates. Yeah, I love that this Pope is hated by so many Catholics. My stepfather among them. It is hilarious. He's not my Pope. Love that shit. He is God's a chosen representative on earth. He is Jesus' anointed representative on earth. How dare you question the Pope? Yep. I absolutely adore that shit. Oh, Rabbit. Every time I get an opportunity, I shit on him with it. It's hilarious. Vermont Aerospace has General Dynamics, Collins Aerospace, GE Aviation, and Cayman, who does composite infrastructure. Those are the aerospace companies. There's also like Bell has an outlet there, Boeing, Sikorsky, Airbus, Rolls-Royce, Pratt & Whitney, but they're just part of the supply line. And if you're wondering how I know this, I'm looking at the Vermont legislature document on the aerospace industry in Vermont. We are considered, interesting. I still say we. I'm still a Vermonter at heart. Vermont is considered part of the Quebec Aerospace Corridor. So we actually coordinate with Montreal for recruitment, trade, and aerospace industry. So. $2 billion of the $13.8 billion that the Quebec Aerospace Corridor makes annually is linked to Vermont. So they make about $2 billion a year off of the aerospace industry. Just not much of it is Boeing. That's all. You mean Montpelier? Montpelier. If it's a machine, I can run it. And I can do this, but I have to eat. Well, God Punk, welcome to no ethical consumption under capitalism. Wait, what? Wait, what are you? Exel, what's making the Catholics so feisty over the Pope? He's progressive. He's the definition of a progressive Pope. Like, he's as progressive as you're going to get out of this generation. So yeah, he's like, hey, gay and trans people are people. Knock that shit off. Hey, stop stealing from your brother. Hey, we should have probably a global wealth tax. Hey, healthcare is a human right. Hey, stop being. We should apologize for shit, right? Like, yeah, he's functionally more progressive than previous popes. So the like reserved social conservative and economically conservative Catholics are. Later, Wither. Sleep well. Hey, Eloy. What the fuck was that about, Wither? Oh. Bernie did more for radicalizing fucking Bernie did more to slide the Overton window a little bit left in this country than anybody else has done in my lifetime. So for that alone, I'm thankful. Right? Like, just because y'all motherfuckers can't see the forest of the trees. I think a resolution's already on the list, but let me check. Nope. HI. Resolution. What's your name on Discord as well, a resolution? Am I just missing you? Okay. There you are. Ordained. There you go. You now have the ordained role. All right, 31. We're up to 31. For twos. Yeah, tech support. I'm gonna do it, tech support. I'm gonna do it. And our entire country is right wing. Right? Like, our entire country is like right wing, either extreme right wing or like right wing. Right? If it takes a centrist, like on a global Overton window, if it takes a centrist to pull us left, then I'll take a fucking centrist that pulls us left. Right, y'all motherfuckers are like greedy and ungrateful, right? Like, and y'all motherfuckers don't know 60s Bernie, apparently. Starting shit in the streets, right? Like this motherfucker like was being drug out by the cops by both arms from fucking civil rights protests. This motherfucker was on the floor of the Congress calling the CIA an illegal organization that needs dissolved immediately. This motherfucker, like, what do you want? Right? Like, this is a motherfucker that, like, if he came out and said communism now, how many votes he gonna get? How much progress gonna make? How many campaigns he's gonna have under his belt? Like, right? Like, come on. Yeah, exactly, Rabbit. Like, you don't need a perfect candidate. Like you're gonna get a fucking Maoist walking into the White House. Keep dreaming, right? Like, it's, yeah, y'all motherfuckers, like, look, yeah, like, I guess from the position of an anarchist, like, yeah, fuck all politicians. The political class is a problem thing, but pragmatically speaking, like, do y'all got a magic pill that's gonna cure neoliberalism tomorrow? If y'all got that pill, I'll take that pill. Like, that's do we have a solution to neoliberal hypercapitalism on a global scale tomorrow? Like, is that a thing? Because if somebody's got that, by all means, let's do that. But I don't think any of y'all motherfuckers have that. So, in the meantime, you know, I'll take some Bernie. Man, like, right-leaning chatters believe the U.S. is left-leaning. I mean, they're free to try and argue that position. Segments of it are socially left, somewhat, but fundamentally, we are a corporatocracy and an oligarchy. And those are traditionally and contemporarily socially and fiscally conservative. They are about maintaining the status quo. They are very much against the sort of Enlightenment principles, unless it makes them money, which invalidates the Enlightenment principle and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I mean, they can argue it, but it's a rough argument, right? Like, oh, CNN and MSNBC and the liberal media. It's like, really? Yeah. Joe Biden, one of these bleeding heart leftists. Really? The author of the crime bill? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that Bernie or Buster shit, Rabbit. Like, oh, I don't know what to do with it sometimes. I understand it. I get it. If we could get a critical mass of the population to all do it simultaneously, I'm on board. But we can't get critical mass. So, yeah, this is where triage comes in, right? Like, this is where this is where ordering of priorities comes into play. I much would have preferred a Bernie presidency. But the establishment Democrats are a thing. They exist. They're just as corporate. They're just as corporatocratic as the Republicans. So, what do you want? Right? Like, it's not. It's not like fucking Biden's fighting against the Republicans. The Republicans are just unified. The Republicans, for like a number of administrations, have just voted party lines. You can count on the Republicans just opposing anybody else. That's it. They're just going to sit there and say no. They're obstructionists. So knowing that, who is Biden fighting against continuously? Oh, Democrats who are Republicans in cheap clothing, but they're not. They're right-wing corporate Democrats, which is part and parcel of the Democrats. So, like, you know, who's Biden fighting against? He's not he's not fighting for shit. He's a fucking pushover and a corporate hack if there ever was. But, right, like, where's the division here? Right? So if Bernie was president, we'd probably get a couple more EOs out of him. We might be rid of the student debt, but we know that would get locked up in the courts very quickly. If Biden tries to dissolve student debt, that needs to be a legislative act, not an EO. That's not a executive branch thing. That was enacted, like the protections and the mechanisms and all of that was instituted at the legislative level. It needs to be undone at the legislative level. An EO is not going to do it. And any attempt to do so is going to get locked up in the courts very quickly. So, like, that's, again, like, it's the system just grinding itself because that makes money. It keeps you under the boot heel and it keeps money turning. So, Oh yeah, the MAGA crowd is the majority of those voters. They're the vast majority of those voters now. Yeah. That's one of the reasons that the Republicans have to do all of the gerrymandering and their election rigging they do, because they're a minority party. The Republicans are a minority party in this country. They have to rig the game. If they don't, they lose. Just across the board. So. But Rabbit, how can you hold two thoughts in your head at once? That's impossible. What's going on, Rabbit? That's I don't know what you're talking about, Rabbit. That is an impossibility. It's humanly we are incapable as human beings. Collage. What is cutting out pieces of paper and gluing them on like a sheet of paper have to do with anything, Rabbit? Just trying to blend in with the 54%. Just trying to blend in. I mean, GB, I can answer this for you. And look into the French socialist Gaurs. There is a modality of thought that says if you write it correctly, you can utilize the state to dismantle the state. It's difficult to do, but it is possible at least. Here's the issue. Americans don't have health care. Americans are financially insecure. Americans are kept on a financial hamster wheel of sorts. Continuously. We're denied the tools of philosophy, so we're dumbed down intentionally. We're kept working our entire lives, so we don't have time to actually pick up those tools of philosophy and learn about them. And we have a police state that will crush any dissent that we're dealing with. So we need breathing room. That's what we need. We need breathing room. Our healthcare is tied inexorably to our workplace. So if you don't have a job, you don't have health care. Yeah, it's an expansion of the state to later devil. It's an expansion of the state to do universal single payer health care. Yes, it is. But also, if we have less people who are concerned about losing their health care coverage and being able to live tomorrow, we can have more people striking. We can have more people involved in general strikes. We can have more people involved in political actions. We can have people travel halfway across the country without having to worry about these sorts of things to the degree we worry about them. Because I'll tell you right now, if you can't pay for your insulin in this country, you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. If you can't pay for your HIV meds, you're fucking dead. If you can't pay for your autoimmune medicine, you're fucking dead. Right? Like, this is the fact of the matter. Is so, yeah, it's an expansion of the state with a mind to decrease the role of the state. It's called long-term planning. Right? Even with good insurance, if you can't afford the copays, you're fucked. Yeah. I always forget that people outside the US have a hard time grasping our healthcare system. Yeah. Nonsense. We need breathing room, GB. We need breathing room. Dear sweet Jesus. How do you even have medicine without competition or money? Oh my God. We're not even talking about anarchism here, GB. We're just talking about moving a system functionally in a direction. I love that. I love that. This isn't even about anarchistic praxis. This what we're talking about right now. We're just talking about moving our system to a functional place where we can start advocating for some of these things. We can't protest in the streets for any given period of time. Our healthcare is tied. If we go on strike, if we walk out of a company like Amazon without union protection and just engage in some mass general strike, those people don't have healthcare. They have no right to home. They have no right to food. They have no right to healthcare. Right? Do you understand that, GB? There is no fucking safety net here. They're fucking dead. That's what Europeans do not seem to grasp about America is if you attempt to reform this system, you're fucking dead. It's not even a cop murdering you in the streets. It's a preventable illness. It's $1 million hospital bill. Have you ever contemplated your entire life as a Spaniard getting $1 million hospital bill? Have you ever thought that, that 3,000, that ambulance ride might cost me $3,000? In the middle of a heart attack, the first thing that pops off in your head is, I can't afford this. Not, holy shit, I need healthcare. Not, holy shit, I need a hospital. Not, holy shit, I need an ambulance. It's somebody call an Uber, not an ambulance, because I can't afford the ambulance. It's a fucking nightmare hellscape for us. All we want is some fucking healthcare, so maybe we can fix some of this shit finally. But our people are dying of preventable illness in the street from capitalist greed. And we can't fix any of that because we're too busy being worked to death. There's too much individualism. There's too much state division. There's too much greed. It's ridiculous at this point. It's about creating dual power structures. And yeah, just for fun, we can't even leave because the average cost of announcing your citizenship is $5,000. Did you know that, GB? Did you know it costs Americans money to not be Americans? It costs you a chunk of your finances plus a fee just to renounce your citizenship. Did you know that you can't work anywhere else? If you're an American and I go to work in Spain, I'm now paying Spanish taxes and American taxes. The United States claims worldwide jurisdiction on all income of its citizens. We're just trying to get out from under the fucking thumb of our oligarchical overlords. We have feudal lords who rule over us. And one of the linchpins is healthcare. Something you take for granted. They didn't need to build the walls to keep us in. Yeah. Yeah, you take your healthcare for granted. We need that expansion of the state to start creating dual power structures to separate us from the state. They've got us over a barrel. And until we rectify that, we're fucked. We can't even be healthy enough to fight the fight. That's how bad it is. I still haven't uploaded fucking last week's Got Punk. I'm fucking slacking here. I don't even know. Let me check. Let me check my uploads. 402 was December 21st. It's Tuesday. All right, content, video producer. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'll get on that. No, Cat. He pussed out and then fucking Yeah. It's a thing. Let's see. That was 256, 438, 438. So that's that one. Okay, so I just have 2 other ones to do. All right. Let's cue that and cue that. There. That'll prepare those. Ah, no. Got Punk. It's fine. I mean, what else? It's just somebody invade the U.S., liberate us, and give us health care. It's always hilarious to watch Europeans. It's like, do you realize that, like, you guys speak from a position of privilege on this, right? Like, we as Americans are, like, basically functionally a developing nation when it comes to certain things. Our people are downtrodden. Fertus gets it. I do. I really do. Yeah. Frenchie gets it. Rye is better than what we have. No. Yeah, exactly right. Big pharma and a bunch of oligarchs. Is that my lower back? I swear, I think it's my lower back pulling on my hip. Oh, it's the sitting. It's the sitting. Wearing a bulletproof vest gets tiring. Yeah, and I mean, that's not even like... GB, when's the last time you worried about getting shot in a school? Oof, Rev. Interesting nonsense. Y'all motherfuckers go a year or 3 without dying for from some cause that isn't wholly preventable. Must be nice. I don't know. Beast, I don't know, but it's worse when I sit. It's worse when I sit. So I think actually I'm going to call it fucking early so I'm not sitting here in the chair like for hours on end. That probably will be best for my physical well-being and health and all of that sort of jazz. Why not? Stream manager raid. Yeah. Okay, that person isn't at their seat. That means we're gonna default over to somebody else, and that is what it is. Oh, is Squiddy, what's Squiddy's numbers? Hang on. I can type, I swear. Oh, Jesus Christ. How many fucking times? Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna cancel that. I read it out to Drooler for a while ago. Fuck it, we're gonna do this. Done. Aspen, I mean, you know, fucking, I'm rough right now. Really? 52? Yeah, 52 viewers, 36 raiders. I hate you all. Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, thanks, Bobby. I'm gonna do some core work and see what it ends up, but like it's legitimately like, yeah, like when I adjust my lumbar, shit gets a little bit different and better, right? Like I legitimately think it's it's maybe it might be the psoas muscle that ties in from the lower back into the pelvis, that's pulling. I'll have to see. I'll have to play around with it and find out. But I'm gonna get up, move around, fucking do some other stuff. And there's a good standing fucking weird hip stretch for the psoas. But either way, yeah. Catch y'all later. Wait, how far out are we? Yeah. Yep. All right. Catch y'all later.